Hi, this is attorney Arkady Frekhtman. I'm a New York City personal injury trial attorney. And today I wanted to talk about some of the lessons that I've learned and that I've seen during my consultations with viewers like you. So people will text me to 347-566-9595, and then they'll let me know a little bit about their case, such as the facts, the injuries, the date of incident, and their city. And then I'll schedule a call with them, and I'll give them a call, and I'll do a free confidential consultation. And in fact, you've probably seen some of the consultations on this channel because some people are okay with having it recorded, and then we'll post the public comments or the public parts of the consultation, that are applicable to everyone, where everybody could draw value from, but nothing confidential, of course. I saw some common themes from some of these consultations. And it's funny, just this week, I did a consultation with a young man in a different state, and he was involved in a bad car crash. It wasn't his fault, and he had pretty serious injuries. And I believe his wife was also in the car, and she had bad injuries, serious injuries to the point where they were like torn ligaments, and she may need surgery. And they have a lawyer. They're complaining that they can't speak to their lawyer. Like originally when they had this law firm, it's a big law firm, a lot of lawyers, they can't speak to their lawyer. They didn't even know who their lawyer was. And I kind of saw that as a recurrent theme. I was speaking to another gentleman in another state, I think this one was in California, and he was saying he has this firm too, a lot of lawyers. And I said, well, who's your lawyer? Because one of the services I could provide is I could, go into the database and put in the lawyer's name, like John Smith, and then see all their verdicts and settlements, and then give that information to the client. And he said, well, I wish I knew, but I don't even know who it is. And then the second thing they told him was that, the lawyer he has now is like more responsive. At least he's answering the phone, he's giving some communication, but he's not really a trial attorney. In fact, he just got hired. He's just like very, very green, basically, just joined the firm. So obviously, if you have a case where you need a trial attorney to prep the case, and that person's a young hire, that's not going to be a good fit. So then I said, well, but does the law firm, this big firm, do they have trial attorneys? And he said, yes, they assured me they do have other trial attorneys. And see, the problem with that is that, let's say this young guy, the green guy, preps the case to the best of his ability, but he might make mistakes because he doesn't know what he's doing. And then later on, he's going to give it to a senior guy for trial, but the senior guy is going to get it at the 11th hour. He's not going to know anything about the file. He's not going to be able to develop it properly, and you need to be able to build it and develop it properly. Think of it as a flower, right? If you have like a little seed, you have to water the seed, you have to give it sunlight, you have to put maybe that miracle grow in there, and it's going to grow, and you have to watch it, and then it's going to be a beautiful flower, rosebud, whatever. But you can't just like do nothing with it or not know how to take care of it, and then bring in some, awesome gardener, like I'm the best gardener in the world at the last second. It's not going to help. It's going to be dead anyway. So that's just a thought that I had, because I think that's a common theme that I'm seeing among clients. In fact, I remembered that another client called me maybe a year ago, and it was the same law firm. I don't want to say which law firm, but in this same law firm for this gentleman and his wife where they got into this car crash. It was the same firm. And that man said something to the effect of, I'm getting strong-armed by my lawyer to take like $250,000. And it's a big policy, like $1 million policy, there might be excess. And I don't understand why. And I've had like, 2 surgeries, like back surgeries. And, I told him, look, I think that's very low, but it was kind of too late. He had already signed the release. So at that point it was too late. And I think it was the same firm, this big firm, that these people are in. So I just don't like to see people getting victimized. So I just think that it's important to see, kind of like see what I see during these consults, and, give you the common themes so you could avoid the pitfalls, kind of like the landmines, and step over the landmines, not in them. And that way you could get full justice and do really well in your case. So I hope this was helpful. Let us know what questions you have. Please like and subscribe to our channel. And if you need a consultation, just text me, 347-566-9595. Okay, bye-bye.